Today we're making a cheesy chorizo Mexican pizza. Let's get to it. This version of the recipe uses just 5 ingredients. We'll start with a tortilla, a large one, about a half a pound of chorizo, some refried beans, about a half a cup, about a half a cup of cheese, and a can of chopped tomatoes, preferably Rotel style, so something that's got chilies, some spices, you know what I'm talking about. At this point, set your oven to broil. We're gonna need it in a couple minutes. Get a burner going over medium-low heat. Put a skillet on that burner. We'll heat up some oil, about a tablespoon. And we're gonna cook our chorizo while breaking it up. This should take about 5 minutes. Next, we'll start assembling the bottom part of our pizza, which is basically like a stuffed quesadilla. First, we're gonna swipe some refried beans on one of the tortillas. We'll top that with about half of the chorizo. Next, we'll spread about a quarter cup of the tomatoes on top of the tortilla. And we'll top that with about half of the cheese. Put the other tortilla on top. We're gonna cook it like a quesadilla, basically. Get your burner going over low heat this time. Put your skillet back on that burner. At this point, you've wiped out the skillet after cooking the chorizo. We'll add another tablespoon or so of oil. Spread the oil evenly around the skillet. Little side note, if you've got a skillet that can go into the oven also, that'll make things a little easier going forward. If not, it's really no big deal. Now we're gonna cook the bottom part of our pizza. Like I said, it's basically like cooking a quesadilla. We'll cook it slow so we get the cheese melted and we don't burn anything. Once you've got some nice browning, go ahead and flip the quesadilla. Now the rest of the pizza is going to get built right on top of the quesadilla. We'll start by spreading the rest of the refried beans on top of this quesadilla. Spread the rest of the chorizo on top of that. Next, we'll spread about a quarter cup of tomato over the top of the pizza. Top that with the rest of the cheese. Now we're going to transfer that whole skillet into the oven and put it under the broiler. If you're not using a skillet that can go right into the oven, just transfer your quesadilla to a sheet pan and then put it in the oven. We'll leave the pizza under the broiler for about 3 minutes. Just keep checking on it, make sure you don't burn the top. Shouldn't take very long. You want a nice melted bubbly top. And that's it. Slice it and serve.